You know, the pictures of that dinner with Amit Shah, very, very evocative, and suddenly they have a huge amount of meaning. Everyone's reading a great deal into this particular dinner. Indro, you know, the very brief social media post that Sourav has put out, obviously, very understandably, has set the cat among the pigeons. It's dropped out of the blue completely, even though there has been an aura of intrigue over what Saurav's next step is going to be. This appears to be it. This appears to be the most substantive indication that, yes,
well,
something is happening now.
You know, no doubt about it. Absolutely, no doubt about it, Shiv. Sourav Ganguly has clearly set the cat among the pigeons right now. And this was on the cards. It was happening, you know. It's not that it comes completely unexpected. You saw that meeting, that bonhomie, the dinner bonhomie with Amit Shah. You know, the kind of relation that Sourav Ganguly shares with Jai Shah. There has been a lot of speculation. You know, what we've seen over the past 1 year, ever since the West Bengal elections, and even before that, Sourav Ganguly was very wary of, you know, taking the plunge. He was very cautious. He was, you know, trying to gauge the public sentiment, because remember, he's the biggest icon, not just a sporting icon, he's the biggest icon of Bengalis right now. And he was trying to gauge the public sentiment. There was a lot of keenness from his side to understand what was going on before, you know, the assembly elections. Now that the elections are over and you have a political dispensation in West Bengal, perhaps this has helped Sourav Ganguly make up his mind. That was going on for a long time. There was perhaps no clarity in his mind. Now probably he has one. What I'm given to understand by my sources, you know, and this is subject to absolute correction from Sourav Ganguly's side. We are trying to reach out to him, but it seems like a possible Rajya Sabha venture. That could be it, if I believe my sources right now, because the Rajya Sabha elections are coming up, and there is a lot of speculation about a lot of you know, renowned names given the entry into Rajya Sabha right now. And in that backdrop, make no mistake, the dinner meeting that took place just a few weeks back in Kolkata at Sourav Ganguly's residence is very, very significant. And has overtures not been made from the Trinamool Congress? Of course, yes. You know, there have been overtures from the Trinamool Congress. The same has been made from the BJP as well. Which side will it sway? We'll have to wait for Sourav Ganguly himself to come out and speak his mind out. But it does look like possible, you know, political foray at this point in time.
Okay, possible political foray. Is it going to be a Rajya Sabha nomination? Is it going to be something else? What happens to the BCCI? You know, Indro, we'll come to the BCCI in just a bit. You know, that is part B of this story. The main curiosity right now, the most tantalizing aspect is, Dada kya karne wala hai? What is Dada going to do? Because as you have reported from the front lines for the last, correct me if I'm wrong, at least 3-4 years, Indro, about whether Dada is going to become Neta Sourav next?
Well, absolutely. You know, there's so much of anticipation within people here in West Bengal. They always look up to Sourav Ganguly. Sourav Ganguly is somebody who is Dada beyond political, you know, boundaries. His love for him, respect for him goes beyond political boundaries. He is, in a sense, a unifying force as far as Bengalis are concerned. And in that sense, you know, Sourav Ganguly can play a much bigger role than what he is playing right now. You know, he is the BCCI president. A few years back, he was the Cricket Association of Bengal president. He conducts a very, very popular show. So when he made a foray into television, that was huge, hugely successful over these many years. So Sourav Ganguly, the administrator, as a cricket administrator, we've had a look into his administrative capabilities. We always knew that he's a very, very sharp human being. He's a sharp Indian skipper, one of the most successful skippers that India has seen in its history. We always knew that he could be a good administrator. We've seen that that he has been a capable administrator with his hat as the BCCI president and at the helm at CAB. Will he take the plunge? Because he clearly, it seems like he clearly does have that ambition. Now, as I said, we'll only have to wait for Sourav Ganguly to come and clear the air. But this is massive, and he has clearly set the, cat among the pigeons right now.
Stay with me. Vikrant Gupta, who heads sports for us and, has been looking very deeply into all these eventualities, is with me live. Vikrant, give us the juice. What's the, what's the buzz on what Dada is doing next? He says, what I'm about to do is going to help a lot of people. What is this? Vikrant, explain it to us.
Oh, it's a new marketing venture. It's a new marketing venture. And he never said that he was quitting the BCCI. He never said that he was joining the politics. So it's a new marketing venture. In fact, the cricketers have been doing this. They've been associated with different NFTs. They've been coming out with their own apps. They've been doing online coaching sessions. It could be anything. I did speak to Sourav. I did speak to the BCCI also. And there was this rumor that Sourav has already quit as the board president. That is not true. Secondly, Sourav has not announced that he is joining politics. If at all it happens, whenever it happens, it's not happening today. And this tweet has got nothing to do with A, his quitting the BCCI, and B, his joining politics. It's a new marketing venture, and details of that obviously will come out very soon in the public.
Okay, so Vikrant, you're saying that all the speculation and the huge buzz around that dinner that he had with Amit Shah and the speculation that was triggered by that, you're saying that it is it's not happening. That's not what's going on. It's not Neta Sourav.
Shiv, it's not happening now. Eventually, it might. We all know that last year when the Bengal elections were around the corner, his name was doing the rounds, and the BJP did want him at that time. He pulled out. Maybe at some stage, in whatever form, you might see him donning the political hat, but it's not happening now. And like I said, the tweet has got nothing to do with his quitting the BCCI or his joining political party, any political party. Like Shakespeare said, much ado about nothing.
Okay, much ado about nothing. I think all the people who are hoping for some big buzz, Vikrant, are going to be a little tad bit disappointed right now. But nevertheless, it's always good to get a reality check because, Vikrant heads a team that only reports the facts. We might hear about all the speculation, but what Vikrant has told you is now the factual position on this. Also what this means, Vikrant, is that there's no change in the BCCI then. Nothing's going to happen there.
Not at all. Dada is traveling to England.
Yeah.
He'll be in England for the test match that you have in July. In fact, the BCCI has just made arrangements. I mean, they've been making arrangements now as we speak, wherein the board secretary Jay Shah and the board president Sourav Ganguly would be traveling with the team for the test match. So, like I said, no change at all. No change till September. He is the board president till September, and depending on the court case, whether or not he can get any more extensions, we'll get to know. But, again, I think the tweet has been misrepresented, and that has been because Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, went to his place in Calcutta, had dinner with him, and then, people did put two and two together. Eventually, that might happen, Shiv. Eventually, that might happen. We all know that maybe at some stage he may even be nominated for the Rajya Sabha. But that is not happening today. And like I said, this tweet has got nothing to do with that.